when I try to learn jazz, and I'm not saying I'm a jazz guitarist, but I tried to play some jazz and insert it into my regular playing. So I tried to listen to it and transcribe it, and I failed miserably. And that's probably because I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
So, but when I started to read about it, and listen to it more and more intensely, but I not necessarily I tried to play it. I just listened to it and I read about the theory, music theory, and what's going on. Then I could hear it in a different way. So when you start to understand things, it's easier to actually. Your ear gets better if you understand what's going on.
That makes sense.
Do you understand?
I get it. Yeah, I feel like that's a. I wish I was more like that. I remember at college, I used to get into debates with my lecturer a little bit about. They were like, Chris, imagine how good you could be if you learn a bit of theory.
Yeah.
And I'm a bit like, I always just thought, well, Jimi Hendrix didn't play theory, so I was like, it's probably a skewed perception, but
that's the interesting question. I'm not saying you're rude now.
But this is my podcast, get off.
Or arrogant, but I like to say to some guys that they're arrogant, not you, but when you have a discussion like this, but and maybe some guy is asking, should I learn theory? Jimi Hendrix didn't learn theory.
That's the
and I'm
one.
like, okay, so you're comparing yourself to Jimi Hendrix.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Who are you to comparing yourself to him?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. That's a good shout.
So
yeah, I feel like if you guys ever see any comments on our YouTube videos, it would just be me and Emmanuel arguing about being Jimi Hendrix. It's actually us just debating online.
No, I think that's really, really important, and just simple songs, free chord songs. And if you study some music theory, you understand, and when you hear it, you can hear like, oh, that's the 2 chord, that's the 5 chord, that's the 1 chord.
Yeah.
But if you don't understand the theory, I think you can't hear it in a clear way.
Yeah. So it just makes your mind less like foggy with what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to learn theory to be good.
Well, the thing is, Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix didn't have theory.
So, of course, but I think it absolutely helps.